What's on the stage?
What's the Disney movie, The Frog Princess?
The Princess and the Frog?
Oh, yeah, the princess that.
Okay.
The frog. No, it is the frog.
Is it seriously called
A little bit
that?
more. Pull it back up some. Little more. Little more.
More.
Maybe a little more. Okay, that's it. Thank you.
Oh,
That's it. That's all we need.
I like those colors. Aren't they all opposite? Well, no, green and yellow.
Yeah.
Stupid bitches.
But it'll be a staged reading of this fairy tale story.
Oh.
Here we go.
Woo!
Are they gonna put it down?
House slides? No? Okay.
Okay. We should have done that for me.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank each of you for being with us today. I always feel much better when we can get the community to work together on these projects. Well, as you undoubtedly know, I wrote most of the stories you grew up with. Little Red Riding Hood, Rumpelstiltskin, Chicken Little. I'm best known for my romances. Some people might call me Grimm, as in the Brothers Grimm, or Anderson, as in Hans Christian Andersen, or Perrault. Small matter. The significant thing is that thanks to me, Cinderella found her royal mate, Sleeping Beauty, her life's companion, and that jolly frog at the bottom of the well found love and happiness in a nearby place. My list of love matches is endless. We're talking about Snow White, Beauty and the Beast, The Louse and the Flea. Okay, maybe you don't know that one. The point is, the end of all of these stories ends with, and they lived happily ever after. So every now and then, though, our couples have a little bit of marital problems, and so they come in for counseling. I'll show you, if you'll follow me, please.
Okay.
Good morning, counselor. Morning, Miss Scribe. What's on the agenda?
Snow White has to cancel at the last minute.
Oh,
She couldn't change her hairdressing appointment. She's dyeing her hair blonde. Said they have more fun.
I didn't know and I did not approve. Did she say how she and her prince are getting on?
Sounded rather cynical.
How so?
Said she believed in dreams until she married him.
That prince has always been something of a talker, and that could be a problem. But once a man learns to listen, he and his wife can remain on speaking terms indefinitely. Schedule them both for a future date, please.
Yes, counselor.
All right, who's first?
Cinderella's husband.
Prince Charming. What could be the problem there?
He's been waiting almost an hour.
Oh, show him in, show him in.
They come in now.
Thank you.
Oh, good to see you, Charming.
I'm not feeling too charming.
Oh, please, sit down. Tell me, what's your problem?
Well,
Come, we're here to help.
I don't think I'm well suited to Cinderella.
What makes you say that?
You can take Cinderella out of the kitchen, but you can't take the kitchen out of Cinderella.
I'm not following.
I'm a business-like fellow, concerned with worldly affairs, investments, things like that.
Yes.
I need a wife who's clever, intelligent, sensible. Cinderella doesn't need a modern prince like me. She's something from the past. I can't get her away from those cinders. She actually likes the fireplace.
Dear.
Why, she's even turned that wonderful glass slipper into a planter.
A planter?
She has ferns growing in it.
Tisk.
Before I got married, I used to think that being lonesome was man's worst fate.
Things are that bad?
I'll show you. Cinderella, what are you doing with the cookie?
I like it here. It's crumbled.
You need to get out of humble and into haughty. How do you think our peasants feel to watch their princess dressed in rags on purpose?
I'm a simple person, but sincere.
Well, what about the stepsisters? Are they helping at all?
Guess not.
Cinderella, these ball bunnies were ribbon at the restaurant. See you too, pretty.
Of course, sister dear.
My wife does not take into sewing.
Since when?
Since now, I forbid it.
Working for others makes her happy. She's had the right to be happy. Who do you think otherwise?
Her husband.
Oh, Dad.
Why are you living here anyway? Why don't you live in your own cottage?
Well, I know this stepsister, and she feels like if she can live someplace rent-free, then she'll take advantage of that.
Cinderella, you eat slippers. I do my humbly best.
My wife does not brush up people's slippers.
Since when?
This has got to stop, Cinderella. There are affairs of state that we need to attend to. Pardons, conferences, taxes.
Cinderella has no interest in that sort of rubbish. We keep telling you she's happy the way she is.
But I'm not.
Listen to him, man. Never satisfied. All husbands are like, but they have different faces, so you can tell them apart.
This is far more serious than I thought.
Cinderella, I'm losing my patience.
And I have a feeling you'd rather lose Cinderella.
What about the ball this Saturday?
All those people, all that rich food, you go by yourself. I'll talk with the minds.
Well, I wonder what stepmother has to say about all of this.
I heard that last remark, Cinderella. Hello, cool stepmother. Is there any perform I may perform for you? You're so sweet. Give me whole castle movies. Would you like to watch me sweep out the fireplace? Heavens no. And I don't think you're fulfilling your obligation as a wife and as a princess. These people expected more from you. Fooled them, didn't I?
What's the use?
I sympathize with you, Your Highness.
I can't waste any more time here. The royal accountants wait.
I'm making stale bread and milk for dinner.
Well, Scribe. Oh, Miss Scribe.
The counselor wants you, Scribe.
Well, Charming, is it always like that?
Yes, it is almost like that. I'm the laughingstock of the countryside. A married man never knows when he's well off because he never is.
There, Charming. There, Charming. I'll think of something, trust me. Wait outside, please.
Imagine married to a woman who talks pumpkins and eats rats.
All right, Miss Scribe.
Sleeping Beauty's husband.
Okay, thank you. Send him in. Sit down, won't you? Turn it this way. Let me see. Sleeping Beauty, Cinderella, Snow White, so Sleeping Beauty. Here we are. And I wrote, and they lived happily ever after. There we go. That's what I wrote. Well, I know that it's always what I write, but yet you seem bitter about something.
Surprise, surprise, it's always usual.
Yes, and tell me, you seem bitter about something.
You remember I had to cut my way through the thorny forest?
Naturally.
I was still here to 12 band-aids.
Love makes some men reckless.
How I had to chop at the thick forest around the house.
Yes, I remember.
I sprained my wrist.
I didn't know.
And after I went through all there she was sleeping you.
Sleeping.
That's the trouble. I like to go out. I like to move around the world. I like to go to fine restaurants.
Aha, I think I'm beginning to understand. You don't like your wife's cooking. This is a routine case. If you don't like your wife's cooking, my advice is keep your mouth shut.
My wife was giving me the best years of her life and the worst of mine.
What does she do all day?
Naps.
What?
She naps. They don't call sleeping beauty for nothing.
She naps, But I thought with your kiss, you saved her from everlasting I'll pick a winning horse.
Are you calling my wife a horse?
No, that's a figure of speech.
I don't know too much about speech. Beauty doesn't like to talk.
Oh, I think I see her sleepwalking now. Oh, dear. Well, how do you communicate?
And frequently,
There you go.
I have to take the course of instructing the small watch. Wake up, beauty. Rise and shine. Why are you sleeping in the middle of the day?
I'm resting up from my afternoon nap.
But we're going horseback riding.
Tomorrow, maybe.
Maybe.
All depends if I'm rested enough. You should take a nap.
You should take more interest in this marriage.
I'll think about it tomorrow.
Not tomorrow, now. The royal relatives are coming for the state banquet. You have to go there alertly and live. Beauty. Sleeping Beauty.
How dare you wake me? I mean, you know I need my sleep. Go fire a dragon or something.
Well, Beauty.
Is it always like this?
Of always, the only time she attends a royal banquet, she falls asleep in the appetizer.
I'll have to give this a lot of thought.
A man like me doesn't need a woman who sleep all day. I need someone spirited and enchanted.
You mean enchanting. Wait outside, Missy Link. I mean, Prince Ling. I'll think of something.
Good.
Things not going so well.
I had no idea things were in such a sorry state. What am I going to do?
That's what I want to know.
Who is she?
It's the Pond Princess.
I don't seem to recognize her.
Don't you remember you married her off to a frog?
Frog?
You're talking about my cousin, I guess.
Oh, yes, I forgot. Forgive me. I've had so many in the book, you understand.
I don't see how you could forget him. Nasty, cold thing that he
You-
It was. Today, thanks to the counselor, that frog is now happy and well just like this.
If that's so, what am I doing here?
Better let me handle this, Miss Scribe. Tell the others to be patient. Pond Princess, please.
I prefer to think.
Oh, as you wish.
You, the very idea, you ought to be ashamed.
What have I done?
You brought us into a life, married us off, and then abandoned us.
Oh, you're being unfair. After all, we are here to help. We learn from each other. If you would just tell me what's troubling you.
To begin with, it's embarrassing to marry a man who was once a fraud.
Oh, these things happen.
A man cannot live as a fraud for years and years and change overnight.
What is it that he does specifically that annoys you? Croak? Pond Princess, he appears to be here. Are you informing me in a vulgar state of wording that your husband has passed on?
No. He croaks, croak, like a frog.
Okay.
You see for yourself.
Oh dear, I hope he doesn't drip.
Good morrow, husband. I need good help.
Oh boy, this is a case for a marine biologist.
I noticed yesterday that you were sitting in the garden playing again. You weigh much to sit on the roof bed. Besides, the children in the neighborhood are not accustomed to seeing their roof and playing bad in and catching flies. The royal carpets are soggy from the coming and going.
Kiss me, bro.
As soon as it's a mud turtle and you will stop hurting. You are not a fraud any longer, you're just a husband. I'll go outside and play with him. He won a gold medal in the leap frog competition.
Most unusual. Once a storybook curse is broken by a kiss, the future is usually bright.
Right?
You may go, Prince.
My future has been mossy green, and I don't like it. You can see for yourself that the drinks and me are completely incapacitated, like fine restaurants. I enjoy horseback riding. I delight in the fiction of traditional function.
Interesting that you should say that. You've given me an idea.
Having a husband who insists on reverting to his frog ways is unnerving and impractical for a level-headed woman like me.
I quite agree. Changes are called for.
Been called.
Miss Scribe,
I'm here.
would you call the others in, please?
All of them?
Yes, all. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, husbands and wives, it would appear that writing happily ever after was a bit premature.
You're telling me? You can say that again. Some name you gave me. You ought to turn your opinion.
All right, please, nothing will be solved by raw emotion. I assume you all wish to remain married?
That's the whole point of writing a fairy tale.
Well, to the ladies I would say, being a bride is a hit or miss proposition.
If she doesn't make a hit, she'll remain a miss.
All right, to the men I would say, no man expects his wife to be perfect.
No matter what she says about
What are you going to do?
Well, some minor editing, I'll do some rewriting, and Miss Scribe will run some calculations through the computer, and yeah, we'll see.
Sensible idea. Who marries who?
That's whom.
Who cares? Who gets what?
Well, from what I've heard today, it's perfectly logical. Sleeping Beauty wants to sleep and sleep, correct?
There's your answer.
And the Frog Prince, all he wants to do is sit and croak.
Endlessly.
Take a note, Miss Scribe. In the new edition, the Frog Prince and Sleeping Beauty will be together.
One nap, one cook.
Yep.
What about me?
You're right. Cinderella's not for you. I'm afraid she's a loser.
But a loser who's humble and sincere.
Yes.
All right. Instead of Cinderella, you'll now be wed to the stepmother.
Wonderful idea.
All right. So she's clever, skillful, and of course, interested in the stock market.
Don't forget me.
Yes, you and Prince Ling seem to think alike. Enjoy the same things. I'll rewrite an ending here and an ending there so that you two will be married.
What about Cinderella? She's left with no one.
She has her humility. No husband can compete with that. Got it all? Okay. Transcribe everything on tape, run it through the computer.
At once.
Okay.
Can we watch? If Mother is now married to the prince, we have her to see.
Okay. All right, everyone. Let's rearrange our lives. We owe it all to modern technology. Thank you. Thank you. You may leave. And from here, we will sort out our new lives. You can go. Thank you. From here, we will sort out our new lives. And hopefully, although with a slightly different storyline than we have heard traditionally, we will see these characters are able to live happily ever